everyone, welcome to day 3 of my manga advent calendar project. I'm Dai, and today I'll be sharing my thoughts with you on volume 1 of Ossan Idol. This one is by Ichika Kino and Mochiko Mochida. This one is published by Tokyo Pop, rated teen. So this one follows a guy who all his life has kind of been overweight. He got bullied for it when he was a kid, and then you fast forward a few years and he's working in an office environment, and he ends up getting fired because his appearance doesn't really match the company theme, I guess you could say. He works as an office worker for like a nutrition or a nutritional type of company. And so after that happens, he becomes a shut-in. He just stays home. He plays video games, and that's pretty much all he does. Until he finds this program called Let's Try Dancing. And being that he's overweight, he has a little bit of trouble trying to do all of the dance moves and things like that. And so that sends him on a journey of fitness. He starts going to the gym, he meets a guy there, and the guy ends up helping him slim down. So then we fast forward again in time, and he is now slim. He's able to do the programs on Let's Try Dancing. He also enjoys going to the karaoke bar. And so he goes to a karaoke place and rents a single person room. He goes and he does his thing in there. And after he's done, this particular karaoke bar has a like upload your recording like feature. So it like will record you while you're performing, and you can upload it to a server. Our character here thinks that he's going to be uploading it to like a personal like server, like he can go back and watch his performance and kind of critique himself and things like that. Well, he ends up uploading it to a public server, and then his clip goes viral. So this story kind of follows him in the aftermath of being the center of attention because of this clip, the types of opportunities he gets because of it, and then him kind of finding a passion for singing and dancing. And then obviously you can see here on the cover, it kind of leads him towards becoming part of an idol group. I really enjoyed this volume. Our main character is kind of cute, like not as far as like appearance goes, but his personality is very cute. He's very innocent because he doesn't have a lot of like social experience. And so a lot of times he'll like say something and he doesn't understand like what he's saying could be construed as something else. And he is also constantly like mistaken for someone younger, whereas where we are for most of this volume, he's in his mid-30s. And so, yeah, I really enjoyed his character. I enjoyed watching the story. But with that being said, I don't feel like I need any more of this series. I won't be collecting any more of these volumes for my shelves. It was entertaining to read. Like I said, I really enjoyed our character. There's also a little bit of a kind of blossoming romance line in the background that's very cute and wholesome. But this is not one of those series where I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to know what happens next. Because I kind of feel like this story could possibly go in 2 directions. And I'm okay with where I'm at the end of this volume. I don't feel like I absolutely have to know how this story ends. But if it is available to borrow from my library, I wouldn't mind continuing the series. I just don't feel like I want to invest in more volumes of this series financially. So that's my thoughts on Ossan Idol. Very cute, like I said. And if you enjoy stories like that about like singing and dancing and maybe a bashful character, I think you'd really enjoy this one. Or if you enjoy watching a character's journey to become an idol, I think you'd enjoy this one as well. And so yeah, those are my thoughts on Ossan Idol, and that's all I have for you today. So let me know down in the comments below if you've read this series and what you think of it. And if nothing else, and you'd just like to let me know that you were here, if you could leave me a star emoji down in the comments below, it would be greatly appreciated and would really help me out. And that will do it for me today. Hope to see you tomorrow for day 4 of my manga advent calendar project. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're all safe and healthy. And until next time, take care and smile always. Bye.